All right, in the previous lesson we talked about a mail merge. Now we're going to talk about the electronic version of that, an email merge. So we've got our publication that we want to share with a group of recipients. The recipient list already exists, or you may be creating one from scratch. That's up to you. But you want to send it out via email. Well, the first thing I'd like you all to do is go up to the Open button up here, or File and Open. Navigate to the Lesson 11 folder of your exercise files and choose Add 11B. Give that a click and click Open. And it's the original ad without any fields in it yet. So now we're going to do an email merge. We'll go up to Tools. We're going to come down to Mailings and Catalogs, and we'll choose Email Merge this time. So it looks very familiar. We get the task pane, but it's the Email Merge task pane. The first step is to choose the recipients. It could be an existing list. It could be our Outlook contacts, or we can type one from scratch, brand new. We're going to use an existing list, so we click Next down here under step 1 of 3. We go select our list, and like I said in the previous lesson, I've done one for you, so you're going to navigate to the Lesson 11 folder of your exercise files and find envelope label list right there. Click Open. That's a Microsoft Access database. Everyone is selected on the list. If you want everyone to receive this by email, you leave it as is. If there's anyone you don't want to receive it, you deselect their checkbox or reselect them by clicking the checkbox. This one up here at the top of the column will either deselect everyone or select everyone. So we want everyone to receive this publication. We click OK. Takes us to step 2 of 3, which is now to personalize this publication that's going to go out. Again, we're going to click in here in the text box area, and we're going to type in Dear, leave a space, hit the space bar, and we want the person's first name in there. Then a comma, and I'm going to hit Enter to drop it down a line. So it's going to say Dear First Name. That's excellent. Now we move on to the last step, which is to create the merged publication. So when we do that, our options are, again, to send via email or do an email preview before we send it. There's even a design checker to make sure that it's going to work in a web or electronic environment by sending via email. So let's go up to email preview. If you wanted to send the email off, boom, off it goes using Outlook. You can add any extra information you want in the email if you wanted to, but we're going to preview it first. Email preview. So this is what it's going to look like. And you can see the grand opening here has Dear and someone's name in there. I can go to the previous or next recipient. With each click, you can see a new name showing up. Very hard to see on at this level, but on your own screens you should be able to see those names. This is just a preview, remember. So we click the Close button to close that up. And now we may be ready to actually send that via email. So if we were, we come down to Add 11B. We want to make sure that that's the one showing up here. And you go to Send Email. It's going to do the merge to the email address field. Perfect. Subject. You're invited. That's what I'm going to enter. And then I can click on the items over here from my list of fields to personalize the subject line of the email. Even though it's personalized in the actual publication, I can use the person's first name, for example, if I wanted to. And now down below you can see that this is going to go to Kay Corey. You're invited, Karen. And if I wanted to see what the next one is, you're invited, Diane. So obviously I need to put a space in here. I'm going to hit the space bar and then the first name. That looks better. You're invited, Diane. And then I've got Lorna, Chris, and Paul. All right, all I need to do now is hit Send. And off it goes. I'm about to send 5 email messages. Do I want to continue? I click OK, and Microsoft Outlook is my default mail application. So you can see, boom, off they go. So check your email client to ensure these emails were sent by clicking OK, and you're done. Not much to doing a mail merge and an email merge, but once you've got your recipient list and you've got your publication, you can personalize it and either send it the old-fashioned way by mail, or if you prefer electronically, by email.